Mathieu Jalabert sends it high, and it's a really good take. Under pressure early. Gabisi underneath that one. Here's Hami Fiver with that head take, took a knock in the warm-up, had to get hurriedly patched up. Italy looking for a good exit, but it's going to go straight down the throat of Thomas Ramos on the halfway line. He looks to attack and attack Eli. Here's Luku, and now Aldrit with that heavily strapped leg. But France relish Antonio crashing into the line, as do the crowd. And they look to spread early for the exciting Bielle-Biarrey, well wrapped up by Juan Ignacio Brex. Really good continuity early, though, from the French as Cyril Bay gets his first touch. And now Aldrit again. Already just bending the line a wee bit, Jalabert. Italy's defence leaked so many points last week. A little pinch straight up through the middle this time. Still there for France. Luku, as they keep this ball alive. No way through this time for the halfback. Marguerite Aldrit eventually squeezes that back, just clicking through the phases in this opening 90 seconds, and now up over the 22. The hands are good from Cameron Walkie. It just sticks in there. Here's Ramos, and the opening try in the opening 2 minutes goes to Damien Penaud and France.
Almost the perfect start. Damien Penaud knows how to sniff out the try line. He's on hand to score it, but just patient execution. 1 or 2 slow balls, and importantly, the French found a way to just speed up the presentation again. Out it came. As soon as they got quick ball, on the front foot they were. The hands were slick, the decision-making good. The little pop passes out of the tackle, sublime, and Ramos timed his pass perfectly. The perfect start for Damien Penaud and his French team.
I've got it, Luke. I'll mention it to the captain.
Try number 13 for the season for Damien Penaud. The first time a Frenchman has scored that many in one season. Takes him to 39 all-time, equal with Vincent Clerc, second.
And he was over from the other side, scoring on the left.
Ramos from wide, under pressure, just slides this in beautifully. It's a perfect start for France.
Yeah, we could just look at, the support play out wide. Ramos there with the easy pass into the hands of Penaud, but slick stuff, patiently waiting for the opportunity to finally break loose. And again, scoring a try, Damien Penaud. Try machine, wonderful score.
Italy send the restart long, and Jalabert exits tidily down past halfway.
Well, that's as it stands. France are on top there. Too early to put that up, though, isn't it? What was most important about that French score, the Italian defence looked good, looked solid. A lot of self-belief in that defensive set to start. And France just found a way to speed up the ball presentation and just got them on the front foot once again. Really good build-up.
Federico Ruzza will be the target. In fact, they go down to Negri, but it's stolen away and it's scooped up by Malvaka. And here's some more ball for France, and they are full of running and ready to play. Aldrit. Juan Ignacio Brex can't get in there. It's scooped up by Gillon, back in the side. That horrible injury layoff earlier this year. Good heavy defence this time from Italy. Amado shoots up, and again, ball just goes to ground, but France able to tidy up. Here's Capuozzo playing at the back tonight and sending it back down to the French. And they're just going to be roared on to run it back every time, stabbing a little kick forward instead.
Yeah, gone 5.
Scooped up by Tommaso Allen. Peno back in position once more. A little wobble on it.
Stay wide. Nice.
This one again going straight down the middle for France. Big raking kick across field. They were playing advantage though. One of the Italian players had got offside from that kick.
Too wide. Moving forward in front of the kickoff.
Carl Dixon explaining things there. It was a real average kick though from Gobisi, wasn't it? He'll be happy with the start.
Points.
Nice and patient. Most importantly, I think he'll be happy with Maxime Luku. A little scrum off, replacing the captain, Anton Dupont, with his broken cheekbone. Kieran Crowley will be a little disappointed. But Luku tidied up once or twice beautifully behind the breakdown, behind the tackle.
And France looking for the posts, are they? Take the points on offer.
So inside.
Crowd would love them to play, but it's not about playing tonight, it's about winning. And this is a chance. Move forward by the referee.
Okay, you ready?
49 metres out. It's a chance just to increase the lead, keep the scoreboard ticking over, keep the fragile mental state of the opposition under pressure.
Kicking at 84% for the tournament so far. Thomas Ramos had no problem with his first. And has no problem with his second over. Penalty scored and France go out to 10 points to 0.
Well, that's from the halfway line, and it's still at 10 or 15 metres on it, so that's a warning for the Italians. They'll have to be more disciplined than this.
Eldrick just eases his way to bring that restart down. Here is Luku. So many eyes on the halfback tonight, and over the past couple of weeks he sends this one up. Capuozzo comes forward, doesn't get near it, ball bouncing around and eventually comes off an Italian player knocked on.
Great kick from Maxime Luku. It's really important for him to play his own game, isn't it? And he's done that so far in the team tactics. Capuozzo got up there, brave contest. Not the two biggest players on the field, but both up there contesting the ball. But just coming back to Luku, he's got to play his own game. He's got to play his style of play, no one else's. And so far, he's just done it superbly. I know we've just started, but he's got such big shoes to fill. You spoke about it before and about who's not playing. He is playing, and he's playing it his way.
Seconds.
The first scrum of the match. A new look front row for Italy. Simone Ferrari in his 50th, playing on the loose head side where he's less familiar. Jaime Fiver in the middle and Pietro Ciccarelli the front row for Italy. Eldrick just plucks it off the back and charges away. Here is Luku, just bodies in motion for France. Jalabert puts it on the toe. Ioane and Capuozzo scooting across to tidy this up. Tries to get some footwork going, and then a penalty. Exactly the same sort of penalty. It was Fiku and Fract in front of the kicker, so a let off for Italy.
Same as before, 13's in front, always advancing. Cheers, Craig.
I think the kick was probably not the option he was expecting, Gael Fiku, and waiting for someone to come around the corner at pace and then to hold his line, hold his speed, and then link up again.
Good touch finder from Italy. 12 metres inside the French half. The first line out was a bit of a disaster for the Italians. And this one is going to bobble around and land in French hands again. So the second line out stolen. It was a real issue for them against New Zealand, improving a problem tonight.
Advantage offside.
And a penalty for France, just creeping up offside Italy. We've been under the pump in the opening 10 minutes. Luku just rolls a little kick over the top. It's fielded by Italy, so we'll go back for the penalty.
Simone Ferrari, I think it was, he just Was a little bit quick out the starting blocks there, trying to just rush that defensive lineup.
Stay behind.
Bielle-Biarrey. I'm sure if we said even just 6 weeks ago that the 9-10 combination for France would be Lecou and Bielle-Biarrey, we wouldn't have got much odds on it.
And I guess the good thing is they know each other, the Bordeaux-Begler combination, quite comfortable, working nicely together already.
Here they come again, France. They have been applying enormous pressure. Bielle-Biarrey around a couple, creating massive space, accelerating away, stabs the kick ahead, just tried to roll it in for Bielle-Biarrey, having made the runs. Pinot it was.
Oh, he's so dangerous, isn't he? You can understand the thinking there, just trying to grab at that little ball, almost a kick pass into space as he came around the corner. He's got so much pace. Channels were maybe blocked, which is why he couldn't make the pass.
Stay 10.
Coach would have wanted him to be a little more patient.
Much better line out this time for Italy, playing it to play at pace.
Okay, use it now, please. Stay on side.
Stephen Varney with a little nod of the head, and this one has height, not a lot of distance, so pressure not necessarily relieved just yet.
Use the line, please. White line.
No, that's a win. It's a possession and a territorial win for the men in blue on the 22 metres. Chance to put pressure on that defence line again.
Down the back they go this time for the captain, Olivon, captaining France for the 14th time, and they rumble forward, tucked in the back, under the right arm of Malvaca, and just so much momentum already. Now France can clear. Flat this time. Ficou just tipped up. The hands are good, they are quick. France looks so slick. Pinot, Canoni trying to get in there for Italy. Injury everywhere as per usual. Pressing again, looking for a second score, the Italians. Gillon spins out of a couple and stops. Eventually, there it is for Waki. Can't link up with Bielle-Biarrey though. And that allows Ioane to come forward and put some pressure on, but it's left space out wide here. The bounce is beautiful. The footwork is outstanding. And Louis Bielle-Biarrey has crashed over.
We say it so often, when the ball goes to ground, the defence just hesitates slightly, maybe straightens up, stops the shift. That's exactly what happened. The maul was pretty well defended, actually, and then that little ball on the ground meant there was space out wide. The kick pass was good. Loads of work to do here still for Bielle-Biarrey. The step too good. This time round, the little kick pass from Pinot, working a treat.
Fourth try of the tournament. That's 5 tries in 6 tests. Bielle-Biarrey called him a little genius in the week, and he's showing those glimpses week in, week out.
And we keep talking about how big and strong and how powerful this French team are, but it's the wingers scoring the tries right now.
Ramos again from wide, makes no mistake. And France streak out to a 17-0 lead.
Lovely little kick there from Damien Penaud, of course, you know, just dinking it over the top. But the footwork, he's got fire in his feet. Louis Bielle-Biarrey, 20 years of age, of course, an absolute majestic magician. And the footwork and how he gets past defenders to get himself free before diving over the line, absolutely extraordinary. And a product originally from Grenoble, just a stone's throw away from Lyon.
Aldrit's carry numbers must already be ticking right up as he brings down another restart to go again. This one brought down by Tommaso Allen, frees it up for Ioane. I feel like Italy just might need to throw a bit of caution to the wind, and Monty Ioane, who was a bright spot in that heavy loss to New Zealand, the man to do it. This man got plenty of Capuozzo and then hands it away for one Ignacio Brex. First time Italy really with some attacking possession here. Nice ball out for Garbisi. Ioane again, and then they throw it wide. It's heavy contact. The crowd have roared over on that far side. Lorenzo Canoni, and it's been spotted by the assistant referee on that far side, and France will get the penalty.
Number 8.
Is that leading with the elbow, leading with the forearm? I think it is. If it were the elbow, it might be a little bit more. Spotted by Luke Pierce on the other side. Oh yeah, it is the elbow. Well, it's more the forearm to the chin, the throat area. There's no dangerous intent, really. It's a penalty. It's no more than that. Good spot from Luke Pierce. Crowd spotted it on the far side.
Does a good little passage of play for Italy, and all of a sudden they're back down on their own, just outside their own 22.
It was better though, the good passage of play, wasn't it? Some good ball retention through the phases. Nice second wave of attack.
Lucky as France look to work a move that includes their strapping number 8. Stopped on the 22-metre line. And now they come back out, Jalabert for Antonio. Loves the heavy collision, Flamand. They've just been so clinical with ball in hand. A couple of bobbles early on, but now it looks slick and sharp as Jonathan Danty carries forward. There's his midfield mate, Ficou. Keep the ball alive so well. The passing in the hands is slick. Ramos just holds it up a little bit for Penaud, comes together with Ioane. And now Italy is able to get a physical defence on. Olivon, the captain. He's stopped by Ferrari and Favre. And once more the phase is building and building. And so does the pressure. Danty. Next one coming around the corner is Geelong, and the ball is quick and slick. Jalabert, the hands are excellent. Here's Bielle-Biarrey again, ball back in field, just a toe and touch though.
Oh, it's pretty to watch, isn't it?
Go quick.
The big strong forwards carrying it up, the big ball carriers. Not just forwards, some of them Dante with a couple of big strong carries, and then this man, look at the acceleration. Foot barely on the line from Louis Bielle-Biarrey. Great hands, though.
Okay, stay.
Beautiful brand of rugby this French team play. Blend of power and skill and silky running.
It's a nice take from Canoni at the front. Really just desperate to get out of their red zone, and they're not going to do it. It was Waki who got in there and sacked perfectly. Timing superb.
Taken initially, and he's got his hands around there. The maul is formed. Strong, long arms, and that ain't coming out.
Long levers, isn't it? At 197, he's not one of the taller locks going around, but the levers, the arms are so long.
Not much better over there.
It's amazing watching this French team play. You can see the carrying skills of Ioane Antonio, Cyril Bay, the hooker as well, Peter Mavoka. You don't see Cameron Waki doing the carrying, but you see him doing the hard yards every now and then. The grind, winning turnover balls at maul time.
Crouch! Bind!
France, as we head towards the 20-minute mark, and they have a 17-0 lead. That scrum is awkward. It's wobbling around all over the place. Eventually it does come out for Luku, and it's Stonti in at first receiver.
The ball didn't go in. We're going to go again.
Came out the same tunnel, really. It sort of hit a leg and
so we're going to come across.
give it another go.
Just make sure the ball goes in. The information I have is it didn't go in. Okay, thanks, mate. Let's not fight until the ball's in. Nice and stable. Crouch! Bind! Set! Hold!
Again, it just cribs sideways a little bit. Now wheels around. It's plucked out the back.
Tackle now, release!
By France.
Here we are, ball's failed.
An awkward ball for which Flamont to carry off. A quick pick and go. Mvake's been really good in those close quarters. Here is Waki with the carry now. 4 metres short of the line. The French forwards going to work. Olivon.
Step.
Just biding their time. Patient build up once more. Vaka just tipped on nicely for his captain. Italy's defence holds firm on the line. But you feel that pressure coming by. They come away to the right this more. Now they'll look to spread. Oh, Ramos thought about the kick. Instead, it's there for Jalabert with his great footwork. Ball switch back and play for Pinot. Bounces off the hands of Fiku. Play on is the call. And the try is in for Thomas Ramos.
So hard to defend against runners who just pick their angles as well as they do. Damien Penaud came on that late switch. A little bit of fortune as one of those passes just popped up nicely. But just clinical in the way France restart play once again. Slow ball, pick and goes. A couple of quick balls all of a sudden. So hard to defend against it when it did come wide. There was the kick option, the run option, the pace of Jalabert, the late switch. That popped out, and Ramos, a tad fortunate, but in he goes. Damien Penaud, look at that, the little offload out the tackle. He is a player.
Okay, mate.
Happy in the middle. Antoine Dupont, the most talked about man in France. Another superb kick, and France have not put a foot wrong in the opening 23 minutes.
Interesting to see this, you know. You got Ramos who teases, gets the ball to Jalabert. They cause chaos wherever they go. Look at that, Penaud just cutting inside, crisscrossing between defenders. How can the Italian defence defend that? It's so complicated for them. And again, the maestros doing what they do best. Allez les Bleus, France scoring another try.
This time Italy want to go quickly. The exit play from France. As Tommaso Allen takes it forward. BC up the back for Ioane. Here's Sebastian Negri, Aldri all over that. A round of applause he gets from Winnie Antonio. It's superb work by the big number 8.
First man on his feet.
Subtle difference in the way the two teams go about things. Italy using that second wave early and getting exposed out wide by that man there, Gregory Aldrich. France, they run one or two of the big fellas up. Almost earn the right to go wide before they send it wide with the second wave. Second wave, third wave, the blue wave just keeps on going. No rush to get there. Once they get there, they just become so clinical, As soon as the ball's in play, so organised, so well drilled.
And Ramwaki at the front this time, and that maul is just so quick to set and rumble forward. Controlled in the back, players coming forward, and here it is now for France again, and he lays it back. The tempo, the pace they're coming at. Ball up the middle for Luku, upended by Kanoni, and a penalty Italy's way. The reprieve finally comes.
He got there first, then you pulled him over. Hold it.
A little bit of ceiling there, I think it was, as Maxime Luku was tackled. Jonathan Dante, just 110 kilos, just accelerates towards the tackle line, towards the gain line. Gives France such easy go forward at times, and look at the momentum that France have had so far this evening. It's just one-way traffic.
Stay.
Nicely taken down by Federico Ruzza. Italy again from inside their own half. It looks better this time for Brix, and he had Capuozzo up the middle, and then the little offload. Rallen, finally something for Italy, and then spilled clean out of the hands as the defence came across, and France looked to counter through Penaud.
Still got full advantage.
It's going to end up playing that penalty advantage. It finally opened up, and then Allen losing control with the line in sight.
Beautiful line against the grain, into the gap. The offload was good. Capuozzo made the little pop pass, and this is just dislodged in the tackle as he was looking to play a little basketball, little pop pass out the top there. Realizes he's going to get caught. Just trying to offload. Oh, and the hands dislodge it. Much better from Italy.
Just settle on the engage. There's a little bit too moment.
It's some cover defence, isn't it, from Louis Bielle-Biarrey. The left winger coming across.
Was that Juan Ignacio Brex, I think, who came on the angle? What an angle that was, into the gap. Timing, angle, superb. And then the offload to Capuozzo.
Back on. There's a mark.
Just what was required, just the final touch missing.
I've just had a chat with both of them. I think there's a bit too much movement. Let's go, let's go. Just one please, Maxim, thank you. Crouch! Bind! Wait. Everyone went. Wait. Everyone wait. Let's go again, quickly set. Both. I'll be as loud as I can. Obviously it's very loud. Let's go again quickly. I'll be loud. Let's go again, quick reset.
Firm base for Luku to send this down into Italian territory again. Here it's fielded right on Capuozzo, who bumps his way into the first defender. Negri. Capuozzo still down on his haunches from that carry forward. Standing start for Hamid Favour. And again, Italy just look to try and build something here. Here's Brix once more. He straightens, tries to inject something for Varney. Here's Duane. Offload is good. Hands are too. Italy just starting to show a little bit more in the second passage of play. Another passage of play. Ferrari. Oh, France and over that. Mavaka nearly there.
Stop.
And they're going to have to stop for the Capuozzo knock.
Start with a white scrum.
It was a brave carry, wasn't it? Into the traffic. Looks like he's got a finger in the eye more so than anything else. Look at this, he realizes there's not a lot on. Ball in hand, the order of the day now. Strong carry, dips in there and smashes over the gain line. Good brave carry from not the biggest man on the field.
Water off, please. Water
You maybe get a couple of stray boots on the way through.
Oh, he gets a bit of a knee there. That's what it is.
Let's go, lads. Water off.
Better from Italy. They'll need to turn a little bit of this possession into points now, though. Claw their way back into a game that is on the edge of slipping away completely already.
And Capuozzo, of course, picked up an injury, missed the top 14 final when Toulouse managed to beat La Rochelle up at the Stade de France back in June because of a cheek injury. So looks like he's actually okay, which is good news for Italy.
Free kick, and Varney's going to all played a little bit too quickly. Brix wasn't ready, so it's scooped up by Pierre Bruno, who does well. Good alertness. Italy's ball in hand has been good. It's a big wide cut-out ball for Ioane. Really strong for the Italians in a team well beaten last week. Nicola Canoni. And Ignacio Brix, gee, he takes on a big workload in the middle for Italy. France's defence solid as a rock. Through the hands they go, trying to keep it alive, holding on to it well. Allen on a standing start, no way through for Ciccarelli. He's going side to side a little bit at the moment. Oh, Capuozzo had made the run, but it was just a bobbled pass from Ioane, so Italy losing ground as Bruno tidies up. Ioane again. Varney comes back out to the right. 10 phases, not a lot of ground. Hard work for the Italians at the moment, looking for someone to punch a hole in this rock-solid French defence. Short this time for Lemaro, the captain. Side to side on the halfway line, and now they get the advantage of the penalty. Have Italy worked hard for something. Good carry from Negri.
Number 2.
Much better.
1 second, 1 second.
It's a change coming now. Capuozzo.
Yes, Capuozzo is going to come off and he's going to be replaced by Lorenzo Pani.
Head injury assessment for Ange Capuozzo.
Can you hear me? Nico, Morris, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You need to move to your right. There was a deliberate knockdown by 10 Blue.
Okay.
And it's a penalty only, 10 Blue. So 10 meter, move to your right.
Here for the offside, or the penalty up here for a deliberate knock-on.
Yeah. Okay. Just carry on moving, carry on moving.
So
Go forward another 10 metres or so.
10 Blue.
So
this penalty.
Around the rock, number 10 Blue, just a deliberate knock-on. Nothing more than a penalty. Okay?
There we go.
Thank you.
Marius Jonker, the TMO, spotting the intentional knockdown. So you mentioned it, Italy going through the phases went backwards a little, but bear in mind there were a couple of little errors in there. There was some real good attack play, just not quite fluid when it really counted. But great to see them building, keeping the ball, going through the phases, testing the defence, trying to find a way through.
Big opportunity for them here to try and get a bit of a foothold in this half. 9 minutes before half-time, it goes to the front, and the money man, Federico Ruzza. Splinters away, and now they power forward. It stopped for Fiver. Aldrit had eyes on him. Great attacking chance, the best of the match so far for Italy. Ferrari lines up. Quick, short ball. Oh, Brex, the battering ram, has stopped. Great defensive pressure from France as they hold their line firmly. Varney pressing, no, Italy pressing. Bruno close. Ball spills out. It's messy, it's slow. As French bodies pile in. Still going to be there, though, for Gabisi to play halfback. Driving towards the line. Drake stepping across Ferrari. Can't find a way through. Varney back out for Ioane. French defence solid as a rock so far. Dante almost getting in there, no way through. Ciccarelli. Again, Italy building phase after phase. Lorenzo Canoni. Now they come wide for Brex through the middle again. Stop, what a spot tackle it was from Fiku. Patient from Italy, Negri now. Still coming around the corner, Canoni. Half a metre short of the line. France defence unmoved so far. Hami Fiver is so almost there. Try and squeeze it out. He said short. Out it comes eventually, hammering and getting to the line. As Simone Ferrari in his 50th match for Italy gets them on the board.
We're talking about a clear out on the last look, Maris.
Well, it's a great set from both teams. Strong defensive effort, but take a bow this Italian side. Under pressure. They have found a way to get over that line. They've worked their socks off. They've been patient. They've gone backwards once or twice. When they've had the opportunity to go forward, they've carried it up bravely. Varney on this occasion, showing real courage. And as they got closer and closer, they kept their cool heads. And eventually it was the man on his 50th cap, Simone Ferrari, who just leaned over and scored their try. A vital 5 points for Kieran Crowley's men.
Hang on a moment. We're going to have a check.
No.
Charles. I believe we're looking at a clear out by a white player, is that correct?
Dico, so I'm going to show you a clear out by number 1 white.
1 white, okay, mate. I'm at the screen, so when you're ready.
I'll tell you now, best angle is coming now, hold on. Here it comes now. I'm going to show you 2 angles.
I'm not sure he's hit him in the head there. I think that might be shoulder to chest. Both players dipping down. I'm not sure there's too much wrong there.
So we've got onto the chest, then up to the chin, and the players at fault to finish the breakdown. So I'm good. Chest, then up the head, so I'm looking at a yellow card. I'm looking at a yellow card as it comes up, as it's off into the clear out. Seeing chest, then up to head, and we're not seeing a high degree of danger. Unless you're telling us there's a lot of force in this, up to head, we're at penalty only on field.
I agree with the facts. So it's on the chest first, and then contact to the head. So it's definitely not a high degree of danger. It's definitely indirect contact, chest first, and then onto the chin, neck area.
And we're saying not a high degree of danger.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so just a penalty only. And the tries, we're going back for the penalty. Okay.
No, what a shame.
Head contact. We were just establishing if it was a high degree of danger or not high, or whether it met that yellow card threshold. Chest first, then up to head. That's what we have.
So it goes from a try to Simone Ferrari to a penalty against him. The try rubbed out. And I think talked down from a yellow card somewhere in there too.
Well, I reckon there's a whole lot of rugby fans at home thinking that there's not a whole lot wrong in that. It's cleaned out on the chest. It's ridden up as the player's dropped. As natural body action movement has just driven it up a little. It's really unlucky for Simone Ferrari. Could have been a fraction lower, I guess. Technically, it's ridden up to head contact, but it's a real shame for the Azzurri. What a try it would have been.
So what it means is that French line out, 10 metres on their own side of halfway, but here's an Italian penalty back the other way. More things starting to really fire up in Lyon.
Lock on in front.
The speed of what Federico Ruzza did there to snatch the ball out of their hands at a critical moment was just incredible, but not a good kick.
Well, you talk about critical moments, Robbie, and that's one that Paolo Garbisi's got horribly wrong.
Yeah, that's such a shame. It would have been a great scenario for them. Garbisi just kicking it out. You can see they didn't make great contact with the ball. Straight down behind the dead ball line. That is just not what Kieran Carley wants to see.
Let's go, White.
Vital moments just before half-time, 4 or so minutes to go. Could have been a line-out down near the try line. The maul was good. Instead, it's Italy you're going to have to defend again.
Bind. Set. Hold.
Getting a real way on now as Aldrit controls it in the back. They've earned a penalty advantage here, and they're going to have to play it as Negri came through. Their temper's starting to fray on the Italian side, and Aldrit lets them know.
Number 1, back and down.
There was a little frustrated drive around by one of the Italian players. I think it could have been Negri. He realised the scrum penalty was going against his team, and he just kept that drive going all the way around onto the French back row. Comes on the far side.
Okay, mate.
There's the scrum penalty. Simone Ferrari on the loose head side. The man penalised.
Wacky in the middle. They've been brilliant in this area so far. France, and the control is superb, and now so is the momentum, rumbling and rolling forward. Oh, look at just a little peek out, still going, peeling off meters. Now it comes to Luku and Fiku, and now the crossfield kick into massive open spaces. That's just going to sit into the hands of the flying Damien Penaud. The kick from Jalabert at pinpoint, and France can do no wrong.
Bonus point try already on the brink of half-time. They know each other so well. Mathieu Jalabert, Bordeaux Bergler, Damien Penaud, Bordeaux Bergler. Real understanding. And just when that came out, the whole Italian defence sucked in close. The kick over the top into oodles of space, and Penaud was in. Under pressure as well, the little kick from Jalabert. Defenders coming up, precision though. And that man, well, he just knows where to be every single try-scoring opportunity.
Not the first time that they've paired up like that as well. Scored a try against New Zealand in the opening clash of this pool, of course. Jalabert, Penaud. Combination that works well.
Try number 35 for Penaud. Such a hell of a record he's got.
Takes him to second all-time ahead of Vincent Clerc. A man ahead of him now, Serge Blanco, with 38. Kick superb, 31-0.
Serge Blanco sitting right behind us, told us to sit down a moment ago. So we got a little excited.
We ducked right down as that became 35 tries for Damien Penaud, and plung hole in his sights. A great player.
6.
Again, Lucu, that clearance and some of the exits from France are just pinning them down.
He's been good, hasn't he, Maxime Lucu? Filling those massive boots of the captain, Antoine Dupont, and he's done it really well tonight.
So as it stands, France on track to top the pool for the first time at a Rugby World Cup since 2003. That was straight enough as Italy looked to play again with some nice quick hands and a big clattering run from Lorenzo Canoni. Took an extra roll though, and he had Dante wrapped up all over him.
Well, what a privilege it is to have a centre as good as that. He's big and strong, he carries it up, he's quick, but most importantly, defensively, he makes his tackles and gets to his feet quickly. Contests on the ground, jackals, does everything a loose forward does, wearing the number 12 shirt. Well, he doesn't need to make the tackle this time, but he is the jackal and wins the penalty.
He's only had his first appearance of the tournament against Namibia, got a good 80 minutes a couple of weeks ago, had that hamstring injury just prior to the opening match. It doesn't look like he's skipped much of a beat.
Well, we're hearing that Ange Kapawatsov failed his HIA. He won't be coming back tonight.
And this one just fades away to the right, so a miss for Ramos, but it won't matter on the score sheet as a near perfect half of rugby comes to an end for France. They'll be roared from Stade de Lyon into the sheds at 31 points to 0 over Italy.
Okay, time on, please.
Second half underway into the hands of the ever-present Gregory Aldrit. He has been absolutely everywhere, having sat out a couple of matches too after a man-of-the-match performance in the opener against New Zealand. This one's sent down to Tommaso Allen. A reminder, no Ange Kapawatsov for Italy. Head injury assessment late in the first half and hasn't been able to return. So Lorenzo Pani out there in 23. Oh, Antonio, he's the one who knows it. He sees his teammates get over every time. The big tight here, and it's Malvaka who pulls it away.
Player in the squeeze ball position.
Gets in a great position, Malvaka. Look at this. Centre of gravity low, like a little rock of Gibraltar, no one moving him. Hands on the ball, wins the penalty. Pani has made his way on. Oh, and that's not a good kick. Second time we've seen this corner missed in terms of a kick towards the touchline. Once by Gabisi, once now by Jalabert.
Fabian Goldzier, the coach in the middle, he's so cool and calm pre-match, and then see animated throughout. He's got his team ticking along beautifully. Free kick goes to France.
Too much weight on the bind. Too much weight on the bind. On the bind, there's too much weight, in my opinion.
Too much weight on the bind, as we call from Carl Dixon. It's
too much weight
Italian front row that have struggled a little. Had a few injuries, and Ferrari playing out of position, really. He's done well, actually. but every now and then when they set that scrum, they just don't get it right.
Crouch! Bind!
The scrum just sitting on Italy's side of halfway. Lots of attacking options for France, and they got a penalty out of this one. So front rows go down.
Won't want to make the same mistake again, Bielle-Biarrey. Gets the ironic here.
Got a double substitution for Italy. Manuel Giuliani's going to come on to replace Michele Lamaro, captain, of course. And we've got a change at number 9, Stephen Varney, replaced by Alessandro Fusco.
Oh, in reverse, back he goes. Hold fire. Lamaro is coming with the blood. And so is now Stephen Varney heading your way too, Robbie.
Yeah, no, it's all happening here.
Oh, he looks pretty gutted, doesn't he, Michele Lamaro? Oh, but that'll help. Great steal from Federico Ruzza. He has been such a bright light for Italy. And then the penalty, the clear out, goes against the man just on the field, Tuilani.
Number 20 taken beyond the breakdown and to ground.
Not a whole lot's gone Italy's way in this opening 4 minutes or so of the second half, which hasn't really got going as yet.
It hasn't got going, has it? 3 or 4 penalties already, all against Italy, as we see changes coming for France as well. As Bielle-Biarrey pops it into touch a little closer to the corner this time.
Yeah, we've got a change in the front row. Winnie Antonio is going to be replaced there by Dorian Aldegheri of Toulouse, of course, and Romain Tofa-Fanua, the big man, is going to come on for Thibaut Flamand.
Well, he's become a vital cog in this team, hasn't he, Thibaut Flamand? Still a young, really young locking combination, and now the experience of Tofa-Fanua onto the field as here come France again. The hands, Ficou chopped down in midfield. It just spills out awkwardly for Luku, but penalty. And discipline just starting to get a little loose from Italy.
I think Olivier looked at the touchline. I thought it was a bit far for the kick. We'll just stay right here and take the scrum. Changes in the front row now, and first scrum since those changes. Good attacking options here for the French. Big space off to the right. Numbers to the left.
Bind. Set. Hold.
Controlled in the back once more. Eventually, it does have to come away. Actually, they've done well just to disrupt here, but they're still going to have to defend as Luku clears it off for Geelong. And they come out open once. Oh, as the legs go flying, brought down safely. Oh, Vaka. Tofa-Fanua, the new man onto the field, perhaps. He took that tumble. We play on for Geelong. Olivon takes 2 to bring him down, being worn like a backpack. Here's Cameron Waki. Italy's defence nice and organised, aiming up at the moment, but now the bodies start to come forward. He almost got the hands free. Ficou in close, Eldrit so hard to stop, but they do stop him. It takes 3 Italians, Canoni almost in there. Here is Tofa-Fanua. Again, pressing away, just clicking through the phases, looking for the space, a little bit of footwork, the acceleration acceleration is superb. And Mathieu Jalabert crosses for France.
Well, there were some real powerful carries. Aldrich was just hands on the ball and making the hard yards into the wall of defenders, sucking in those defenders. And when it did come wide, eventually there was just space galore, and those feet just too quick for everyone. Jalabert. Look at this, realizes he wanted to throw the overhead pass, couldn't. Found the space, found the step, and then he went. Big dummy, defense shifting, looking, not going anywhere fast, and in goes Jalabert. It's just sustained pressure. They just keep on coming at you. They run, they carry, they hard, they fast, they big, they powerful, and they keep the ball to the French.
Just the one miss in the first half for Ramos, and remains near perfect again. France streak out now, 38 points to 0.
Yeah, Mathieu Jalabert, look what he does. He basically sort of cuts inside, he ghosts his way between defenders, creates a little bit of a mismatch. The acceleration is there. He does that at Union Bordeaux-Bègles. He does that for France. A wonderful replacement. Not easy to fill the boots of Romain Tamac. Celebrates in fine fashion. The French fans absolutely love him.
Can't keep this man out of the action. Italy trying to blow their way through, but France have got that ball nicely protected. In comes the captain, deputising more than admirably for Antoine Dupont. Here's Charles Olivant. Now the kick punched downfield. Ioane is there on his own 10-metre line to field this for Italy. He will probably wind up. Monte Ioane does exactly that. Can't get through. Geelong, then the ball bounces off the chest of Pani, going backwards, but still there for the Italians, building from inside their own half again. Up the back this time. Ioane in the thick of the action. Breaks, or the hands were quick, and it's landed nicely in the end for Bruno. Then dribbles a little kick into touch with not a whole lot of room to move.
Nice lines, good passing, but not really at 100% pace, was it? Needed a little bit of pace on the ball there as that last pass didn't go to hand. A little sideways, a little driftish. Not probably enough real forward urgency and commitment.
This one's stolen away, but now still able to come through. Olivant, that ball had landed on Italy's side, but everything going the French way, and here they come once more through Gaël Fickou. Canoni getting over this one, though. Excellent work. Oh, the younger of the brothers, Lorenzo Canoni, little bit of afters.
Hold on. It's coming, please.
Good kick, trying to speed up play, trying to get things going. Also stops any fracas in the midfield. There's players focus on where the ball's gone. Good jackal from Italy. Well, France have got a really high successful ratio, almost 80% down in these areas from the mauls close to the line. Italy, 28%. Can they increase that number now?
They've got some good line-out ball to work with. France expert at stopping that maul at source. So they have to spread. And Ignacio Brex hands it off. It's there, scooped up in the end. with the new players coming in for Italy. There's some front football now, and it was out though at the first man to it was Gael Ficou, who storms away downfield. France looking to break out. Bielle-Biarrey puts a little kick ahead. Italy having to scramble back, or almost lost it. Pani got good control. France blowing through, powering through and getting the penalty. They go from coast to coast to put more pressure on. And away they go, but they're going to get called back. As Cameron Walkie thinks he's in for a try, almost in the corner. Elaborate dive.
Counter-up was good, then 21 came inside. Counter-up.
You said it, coast to coast. It's amazing how quickly you can turn defence into attack. And again, France, with numbers, using their little grubber kick to try and push it forward and make the final pass a kick pass.
Really looking to turn the screws now.
4 out of 5 conversions from kicking to the corner up until tonight.
So much variety with their line-out options. It's Olivon who brings it down. Been absolutely clinical to get the mole rolling away, peeling away. Piazza Malvaka. He's been in the thick of the action, and now the hooker gets a try.
What a good read. That Italian defence stood firm for a moment, the ball standing still. Piazza Malvaka realised a little bit of space around the fringe. Boy, he exploded around the corner. Look at this, the maul defence pretty good to start. As that pillar man puts his head in the maul, around he goes and in he goes. Well read, well executed, great score. Just as that pillar, as that last defender on the edge of the maul just entered the maul, Piazza Malvaka realised, well, no one there. I'll pop around the corner and get a pretty easy run in.
We're just rolling the cavalry in as Ramos looks to convert this try and has no problems to make it 45 points to 0 to convert Malvaka's try. And there's no letting up for the Italians. So Bulgarit out there in 16, Wardy in 17, Francois Crowe out there in jersey 20, and Baptiste Coulou, a replacement halfback, on in 21, replacing the excellent Maxime Lucu.
Yeah, Reda Wadi also coming on for Cyril Bay in the front row for France. And Baptiste Coulou, who's actually born in Lyon, getting a lot of applause from the local fans to replace Maxime Lucu.
Just breaking down for Italy, and France all thought about going quickly.
Scrum. Or line.
Federico Rizza found himself standing out there on the wing and got the little overhead pass, couldn't control it.
Marco Riccioni out there in 18 for Italy. Bulgarit finds his first line-out target as Hardy winds up. Another solid carry. Unti It's just blue jerseys, it's just a wave. There's so many weapons, there's so many threats in the hands this time. As the dipping ball, it's difficult for Pierre Bourgrit.
Hands had to be quick, had to be speedy, had to be sympathetic. They were, but just little dip on the ball, as you mentioned. Changes. Nicola Canone makes way. On comes David Sisi.
Step up. Step up. Blue! Blue!
Rutzer knocks this down. It lands kindly for Italy and Giuliani. Brix has been the man to get them going forward. It's hard running. He's just played enormous minutes for them this year. Juan Ignacio Brix in the middle. Fusco changes his mind and direction. Ioane, oh, good footwork, great footwork. Ioane just tipped up though. Aldrich manhandling them in the middle. Negri trying to punch a hole through the middle. France's defence just works in waves, it just covers across. There's so little openings for them. The Italians just trying to pound away. Again, their patience is good though. Eventually Fusco just rolls it over the top, sends it high. It's comfortably brought down by Ramos, and they may look to open things up here. They will, in fact. And there's a lot of open spaces here for Damien Penaud. Look at the strength as he accelerates away. Oh, what a steal from Brix in contact. Brilliant from the big centre. Loose ball. Falls for Montejuane. Tries to stab a little kick through, and it's Vicioni who dives on it. Was brave, did well. A tight head prop to get there first. Italy reset again through Ruzza. The Italians stayed down. It's Fusco, the replacement halfback. So they'll need someone to go in there. Negri obliges.
Okay, hold here.
Eventually, Italy have to opt to the air again. Coming forward. Oh, wonderful work from Bruno. Australian football style. Taking the mark. Power play from France, though, to blow Italy away again.
Just nowhere for the Italian attack to go, and at the end of it, they kick it away in hope as a last gasp effort. And even then, as good as Bruno was in the air, just snuffled back by the French jackal, by the French counter-ruck.
Hold. Back it. Contact in the air first. Contact in the air
Oh, they're going back for the take of Bruno in the air. Was it Ramos perhaps coming forward to meet him?
Well, he still wants to play. That's great to see. Brilliantly taken. Gets the arm around, I guess, from Ramos, which means there's technically a tackle in the air, but what a take it was from Bruno.
Looks like we're going to have Melvin Chamonix come on as well for France in a couple of moments' time.
Front ball for Ruzza. Italy had one try disallowed in the first half. Oh, dearly they'd want something. Fiver has to funnel it back as they come forward through Garbisi. It's a good run from the 12, but he's wrapped up by his opposite, Donti. Just powerhouse again.
Just loves being in the contact zone, Dante, doesn't he? Garbisi carried it up strongly. Defensive coach John Edwards will be very happy with Another strong set, another strong tackle, and a good steal from Dante in the midfield.
He looks thrilled.
I think if they win 85-0, he's not gonna smile. We talk so much about the way the French play with ball in hand, but how they defend is massively important as well. He's got his hands on the ball there, he's got his hands on the play, and he's no doubt he's won that, and that's what it means to Mr. Edwards.
Got the changes happening now. Marco Manfredi and Federico Zanni in the front row for Italy. And look at that man, Thomas Ramos coming off. Fans absolutely appreciate what he's been doing today. Wonderful Toulousain fullback, of course. Gael Fickou coming off. Mofana's going to come on. Union Bordeaux-Bègles. And also Melvin Jaminet, of course.
The bench is almost clear as Francois Croix brings that down on halfway. Controlled on the back by Paul Goury. Eventually he'll go back to his halfback, Baptiste Couillou. And now Bielle-Biarrey, just a little stab kick forward. It's going to be marked and easily covered by Pierre Bruno. Jalabert hoists this one for Jaminet to chase, getting up towards it. There's heavy contact in the air coming through. It's trickled backwards off a French hand, so chance for them to play. Mofana there in 22 with his first touch. Charging forward, Jonathan Zonzi, Louis Bielle-Biarrey. Clattering forward, stopped by Pani. The wave comes again, so many threats, so many weapons. Jalabert out for Marguerite. Italy being asked to defend once again. This one around the corner, Pinot gets rid of Bruno and another, and then weaves and jinks his way through a couple more, tipped up by Canoni after peeling off another 7 metres. Funneled back for Gillon. France come again, and Mofana on the end of the chain. So much space with a beautiful wide ball for Yorem Mofana to score.
Hasn't been on long. He's had a couple of important touches already, Mofana. And what about the ball over the top? Melvin Jaminet. Clever pass, realised it was on the outside. In fact, Jalabert may have been who made the pass. Oh, he's just got on, and look at this for some slick handling. Dante with some pace and good hands, exploding onto it on the outside, Bielle-Biarrey. And then the big fellas just keep on coming, wave after wave, weapon after weapon, and eventually it's the slick little ball over the top, beautifully delivered in all too easy. Almost a little dive pass.
.50 up for France as Melvin Jaminet takes over the kicking duties, and simply superb, straight as a die, and they hit 52, a record score for France against Italy.
So again, you can see the Jalabert, the maestro out here today, just pulling the right chords, getting the... It's not just the kicking game, but it's also the passing, isn't it? Distribution has been absolutely top class there from the Union Bordeaux-Bègles fly half.
Well, some concern post that try for Damien Pinot. Took some treatment afterwards and hobbled back into play. Still out there for France at the moment.
No backs left on the bench, that's why.
Also out there for Italy in his 50th appearance too, Luca Morisi, on in jersey 22. There's that one. Flirts with the sideline. And it'll be French ball.
Yeah, he's just come on to replace Pierre Bruno.
'50th cap, what an achievement it is for that man there, Luca Morisi.
Move out, white.
Just having a look at Damien Penaud. He is limping a little bit. He looks all right. It's that little jinky, steppy run into the traffic where he did some damage.
Bobbling ball lands for France once again.
I've got that on the shoulder. I've got it on the shoulder.
Yeah, play on.
Got it on the shoulder for me.
Francois is wrapped up on his own 10-metre line. Oh, here's a clever little chip kick over the top for Bielle-Biarrey to chase the bounce. Almost set up for him, tried to haul it in traffic and got a good hand on it. Losing control though, so it's tidied up by Lorenzo Pani. And they will go back to play that. No advantage from the knock-on.
Great bit of communication, great little bit of skill as well. Another Begler-Bordeaux-Begler combination, and just getting the shout, giving the call, just tip it over the top. Into the space it went. Good idea, good read, but well defended by Italy this time.
Let's go again. A little bit. Okay, here we go. Let's go again. Quick reset. Let's go. Here. Reset. Bring that height. Height, please. Feet underneath.
Quality, class. We'll be enjoying this. Yannick Jauzion. Many French greats in this crowd. I'm sure are just going to love everything they see over the next couple of weeks. They certainly have over the last 68 minutes. Stade de Lyon hops again. Good scrum from Italy this time to come away to the right through Brex, clattering in with Morisi. To spread, Ioane, little chip kick over the top, just had his run checked, and it's going to be easily scooped up by Jaminet at the back. And France get back in numbers to protect that ball. So quick to look after their fullback. Salfufunua. There's such a calm and patience about them, happy to build and execute and work their plans from well inside their own half. Ball's brought down by Tommaso Allen. Ioane has battled manfully, trying to find space. It just hasn't been there for Italy again. Nice quick ball this time. And now the wrap around the short ball. Stop though, it's France Pylon. There's Brex again, ever present. Quick hands, nicely tipped on for Monty Ioane once more. Almost through. Paolo Garbisi looked to get the hands free. It's another promising build-up. Negri needs some support, finds it. Ball's laid back for them. France complaining about the clear out, but play on. David Sisi, 19. As another body goes flying. Bleus working and building, and now some space for Maurizi down the left side. Great chop tackle by Jaminet. The ball is quick for Canoni. Still there again for Maurizi, the man in his 50th. Driven sideways, spins out of the tackle though of Pinot. Ball still there for Italy. Chance for first points. Oh, not going through there though. Sit down, David Ceci. Ball still alive. Breaks through the hands. Another great tackle made by Italy, by France. Ball spills out the side. It's still there for Zuliani. Zuliani crashing over, and they do get their try, Italy. Manuel Zuliani it is.
Well, it's a big moment for the replacement, Manuel Zuliani's just come on, but it really is about courage and heart from this Italian side. They've been outclassed tonight. They've kept on fighting. They've kept on going. They've kept on trying everything they possibly could. They finally found a way through. They thought they'd had one earlier, should have had one earlier. And look at this. Tackle backwards was Ceci, but quick ball still. Forward they came. The little spin, the turn, the leg drive, too strong. And brilliant reward for their efforts. It's not a game they're going to win, but it's a little moment they'll take away and carry with them.
I don't feel like their heads have dropped quite like they did against New Zealand last week. They've fought and fought. And this man, Tommaso Allen, 15 from 15 in the tournament, 100% goal kicking. Maintains that perfect record to convert the try, and it's 52 points to 7.
Well, if there's something that the Italians have definitely got, and that is like the Latino mentality. They will fight, they don't like to lose, and they will continue to push until the final whistle. Great score there from Manuel Zuliani, and good perseverance, you know, when they're in that phase of attack, when they're in the 22, just going through the phases and just hitting until finally they find a breach. They totally deserve that, because they could have scored a couple of tries. Didn't happen, of course, in the first half. A little smile on the face of Kieran Crowley, of course, in the final 10 minutes. That'll go down quite well with the Italian staff.
Through the hands go Italy, through Luciani. Fusco goes back. Garbisi sends it away. That good left boot of his. Jaminet underneath this one, though, scampering across, losing control, a bobble and a bounce, and play on, didn't go forward, according to the officials. Jaminet may have got away with one. It spills out the back, and Gillon picks it up, and they'll get a penalty too. Will France? Oh, away they go, and away they go quickly. Couliou is then hammered over the top by Zuliani, but up towards the 22 go France again. Another penalty. The ref's lost his pee, and there's a big clear out as well.
Okay. Have you got anything? He's got feet here.
Looks like a little bang on the nose for Tommy Allen. It's going to be a head clash, you would think. Oh, he gets a boot. Oh, that is painful. Oh, unlucky. Mind you, that's probably more of a sharp, intense pain than an HIA issue, so it should be all right. Got a little gash on the nose as well. Bielle-Biarrey also received a little bit of attention after the Italian score. Still a bit of passion, still a little bit of ferocity out there.
It's with him.
Well, he won't betray it on his face, but after 2 weeks of off-field talk and everything that's going on around them, so much hype about this team, Fabien Gaultier, we were very pleased with this performance.
And all the talk was about Antoine Dupont and how they would cope without him. They've coped just fine. Maxime Luca was good. They'll want Dupont back. Obviously, he's a special player. But this is a complete and well-balanced team, and they've shown that tonight.
Yeah, just to give you an update on the scenario regarding Antoine Dupont. So on Monday, he'll see the surgeon, and if the surgeon gives him the green light to play, then he has to go through a series of physical tests to see if he's actually capable of raising his game and being physically fit to play. Then afterwards, it comes down to the coaches. He has passed the HIA test following that collision with Johan Hazel, so he's in a pretty good place to potentially get into the squad for the quarterfinals. We have to wait until Monday, though.
If I was a betting man, I'd bet he'd be there, Robbie.
Oh, definitely.
Wacky, here they come again, France at the moment. Dante has stopped in his tracks. They just pile forward. 2 men in the headgear, quote, and Aldred again, going close to the line. Alpha Fanua, pick and go. He's peeled back. And just dig in once more. The French forwards haven't skipped a beat with all the second half changes. Around the corner they come again, the number 8. A metre short. Couillou eventually digs it out for Wadi. Tafafanua with mates supporting him left and right. They got another penalty advantage France's way. Cameron Waki. Still pushing and pressing and hammering away. Italy defends on the line in these phases has been pretty good once more. You can feel the tension and the pressure, and then they can spread. They earn the right to go wide again. And speaking of again, it's Moefana with a second.
Battering around the fringes, sucking defenders in, holding them close to the breakdown. There's got to be space out wide, and then that backline just comes with slick, silky handling. Space to run into, and Yara Moefana ran in there absolutely perfectly. Look at this, the forwards just chip away, they draw those defenders in. Keep on coming, that man is carried all night long as Gregory Aldred. And then look at the space outside, it has to be there eventually. Sees the gap. Moefana, he makes it look quite easy, but the handling, the timing of the pass is good. Into the space he goes, and there's no defender in the world stopping him.
Battered, bruised, and broken, Italy. As the French flag flies in Lyon. Jaminet tries to curl it round. This one stays right, and it's 57 points to 7.
It's not been the route we saw from New Zealand over Italy, but it's been clinical from France. It's been an Italian side that have been more gutsy, more determined, more resilient in many ways, and a lot more difficult to overcome.
They're coming at them again. Oh, stolen away, great steal this time by Italy. Ioane accelerate, gets through the first tackle, open spaces in front of Monty Ioane. He hasn't got any support, has to take the tackle into contact, but it's a great run again from the winger. Alan Stabs, a little kick ahead, getting back, but making a mess of it with Dante, and eventually France will try and tidy up and play a little game on their own dead ball line for Pinot to hack it off with the right boot.
How cool, how calm, how collected is that? Well, he's been good tonight, Damien Pinot. He's been absolutely outstanding. There's been a number of real standouts. Mavaki was good while he was on the field. mentioned Pinot, Jalibert at 10 was outstanding, is outstanding, still on the field. But for this French side, a man who's carried over 20 times. He's made 14 tackles and missed 0. 1 steal, all the hard carries, all the hard work. That man there, Gregory Aldrich, is our MasterCard player of the match.
Second time in the tournament too. He was so against New Zealand in the opener. As he's well and truly barreled out of that ruck though. Italy, oh, it's another nice angle and a great line from Brex once more. Can't control though, Zuliani. And France from deep, they might have some space wide here. They're looking for it. Kicks banged away downfield, and look at the speed of Bielle-Biarrey bearing down on it. Ball will beat them all. It's a spectacular kick, a spectacular 50-22, and away go France. It was a mile forward.
Going back for the line out there. What a kick that is. Oh, look for all money. Brex has run some good lines tonight, hasn't he? Got into some good space there. The line was good. Well, he's in front of the... He goes back a little bit, still in front of where the ball went out. Oh, and take that.
Not so sure that Melvin Jaminet was pleased with the quick throw on, blindsided.
French fans celebrating, loving the moment here in Lyon. What an evening it's been. What a wonderful occasion. France at home against the neighbours.
You think that lot in that crowd believe? Too right, they believe that this could be the team to finally do it. Still a few weeks away though, as they come once more. Oh, what a shot from Rutsa. Good advantage again. France, just 100% intensity at everything coming around the corner. So for Fanua. Going to get our fourth quarter-finalist now. France joining New Zealand, Wales and England confirmed, but there are some games to come over the course of the next 2 days to decide who each of those sides will be playing.
You've already signalled.
Great little inside pass, good timing, great tackle as well from Lorenzo Canone. Smashes him into the ground. The young winger, Bielle-Biarrey. He's had a good game. He is a real talent, not the biggest man in the world, but puts his body on the line, runs those inside lines, does the hard work.
You can see why, as a 20-year-old, he's forced his way into these teams. It's handshakes all round in the French coaching box as the anthem rings around once more, and taking the penalty shot to finish. Comprehensive, clinical, entertaining and enterprising. France have laid down a marker to march their way to Paris in the quarterfinals of Rugby World Cup 2023. It's France 60, Italy 7.